Hey ho everyone, Vorlanza here on Emberward today. A great little game found on Steam, kind of like a cross with Slay the Spire and a tower defense game. I have a quick jump into the screen shakes when you move the mouse around. I love that. I have a quick jump into the demo just to get the basics and to understand what I'm doing, just so that it makes the video a little bit more enjoyable. I'll explain things as we go. It'll make a lot more sense for me to just play the game, jump in, and get onto that. So let's get in. Let's start in casual because I'm a casual Andy. Instantly get flashbacks of Sea of Thieves. So this is our almost like Slay the Spire, your process effectively. So you can see where you come to the academies, you have different barracks, for example, that will give you different rewards, or corrupted, harder battles, but with better rewards, effectively. We do have some other bits like your XP and how you, in your Emberstones, how you level up and progress and get better cards, but I'll just play, it will make more sense. So when you start at home, you've got multiple different characters. I've only got a little campfire around here unlocked, and then we've progressed to the academy. So what this is your starting set. So you get the choice between 3 decks, effectively, with the different cards that you have in order to build your maze to slow the enemies down. And then you counter that, or support that with like an external power. So for example, Ice Storm, you want to kind of pair with an Ice Tower. Makes sense. So I generally look at what the powers are first, just because you'll get a big indication of how that's going to work. So in this case, I don't see anything that's jumping out to me, so I'm going to jump into Academy instead, just to reduce the cost. Now, I know that Flame Towers are fantastic, Scrap Towers are also good, but not my favourite, so I'm going to stick with the bottom, I think, and we'll go for the card reduction, just to make it a little bit easier. Now, I want to go to this Corrupted build, so I'm going to jump into this one. So, the object of the game is to be able to create a maze so that the enemies don't get to your fire or your portal or whatever you want to call it. Now we have these individual buff tiles. Now if you put your squares over them, say squares, your shapes over there, these are what you can build on. Now these allow you, for example, you can see how the path moves. So your object is to make a maze that will allow you to funnel effectively those enemies into different areas. As you can see, you can go quite far with it as well. But if you put a square piece over, we'll drop that down there, for example, and then let's put that there. You can then see now where you have a greater attack boost. And what that does is increases the damage by 100%. Some might not just be attack, some might be greater range, some might be greater speed. It's completely different. So we have our 50 gold, starting gold. We can draw, and obviously that gets more expensive the more that we draw. So I'm going to loop this around now, and we need to find a path, or we need to find a way to be able to delay our enemies. We'll try that. And for this one, I'm going to put on. Darts are great at the beginning of the level, because obviously the more poison damage you get, the better. And then let's battle. So I am going to play it on quite a fast speed, so that we're not sat down all day with you guys and taking up your valuable time. But you could barely see the enemies, so that's how quick it was. So now you notice that the draw card is also reset. So what I want to do is find a way. Is there a way that anywhere that I can delay? Hello, DB. Boy. Apologies, doggo. So if you see how the path changes when I block it? So it makes that route longer, which is exactly what we want. You see that you can't put it there because it blocks the whole route. But for example, you can now see that we've got different routes coming in. So we've got one route there, one route there. I think that's a good place to put it. Put a drone swarm on there. Excellent, let's go. Oh, a little bit of stutter there. You see how they're coming from the portals? Beep bop, beep bop. I'm just going to knock that sound down a little smidge. Fantastic. Round 2. The agony of choice. Sometimes you can completely block paths off, which allows you to almost funnel enemies into you. I don't see anything next. And we could build something over here for this one port. See, we've got 2. Oh, I saw a blue there. So I'm going to put that blue one this way. If you hold down shift, you can then place multiple turrets. You can also, in the actual game, upgrade the turrets once. And you can also change how those turrets behave. Super. I'm going to go for the same on this side. Let's go. Our little checks, we see our little drone towers are out and about. So let's do a bit more build. So we want to try and funnel our enemies. So you see how it's changed? So now if we follow one down, we can see how we're pushing it further and further. And we're creating that trap of it. Now it's unlikely in this level that they're going to get very far. Which is why I've just kind of spanned them all together. Just noticed I can see Oreo asleep in the bottom right hand side of the picture. My little baby. He's just a baby. He's not, he's 4 years old, but he acts like one. Okay. So we can see we've got a great little line there all the way across. And we'll just keep building it up. Okay. Can we extend this? So yes, you see we can extend the route even further that way, which is fantastic. So let's dump down ourselves. Let's go for the drones. They seem to be our most powerful asset at the moment. We've got a boss guy, so you can see the poison track up. It's almost a little bit like Rogue Tower. Now, some of these enemies have abilities to stun your towers exactly like that. So you do have to think a little bit about it. And occasionally they do drop loot boxes. And as we can see on here, we'll get a card. And what the rune means is it means the power. So you can see that the powers, for example, speed or whatever. So on this one, we'll get a greater title, we'll get a greater attack, and we'll get a speed. Or we could go for the other alternative, which is to get like powers. They are one-use powers that might, freeze targets for 30 seconds, or it might slow targets or poison or whatnot. So on this particular one, I'm going to go for this card because these two are quite helpful. So you can see as we drop that, and we've now got the points on there. So because we're able to extend it out, we can get that poison down sooner, which is going to allow us, to get more damage onto those bigger enemies. Zoom out a little bit for you so you can see. It's carnage. I absolutely love it. You see, even if they stun up there, they've got all that poison damage on them as well, which is fantastic. Boop. So now we get our XP and our Ember Stones, and the choice to be able to purchase cards. We already know what runes do. I did explain it before. So now we have a puzzle piece, and we can choose which rune to put it in that complements our build. So for us, we don't have a scrap tower, so that's fine. We don't need that one on there. I'm very tempted. I'm going to go range. And now we get the choice. So the number at the top denotes how many squares you have to put it on. So 2 times 2 is a square, basically, of 2 tiles. Poison towers are great if you're able to make long passageways. I'm going to go Missile. I like the range. I'm a big fan of range in this game. It seems to work quite well. I still think CFE is every time. So, and you've got your XP and you can go into your talents build, and you can see, well, we've got 20 to spend, so we can put them in, which just increases the amount of time or more gold when we start. So let's get on to the corrupted one. And let's have a look at our paths. Okay, so corrupted areas will appear on the ground, and you cannot build on them. But enemies will also have higher health or faster speed. But on the flip side, we'll obtain better rewards when you pass the level. So we can see here we've got multiple accesses. Yeah? And what we will need to do is funnel these in. So we can't build across any of these tiles, but we can cause issues. Now, the red lines denote that they are active. So this one we don't need to worry about on this round. We're only focusing on these two. So let's start getting our ducks in a row. And let's see how much we can root our enemies around. I'm gonna draw again. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, this is what we want. I'm going to pop down our poison. I'm going to save that square because I want to be able to put a missile on there. That covers that one later on. Speed it up a little bit. Your time is valuable. Little blob. Fantastic. Wait for this to be set. Superb. So we can now, we've got a 4 square, so we can put our missile straight onto it. You can see the range of that missile, which is fantastic. We also know that this side is now coming. Oh, and I've made a mistake here. So I'm just going to sell 2 of those. Just set that tower on. But you can see how much you have to pay attention to when the lines change. And obviously, I've made a new mistake. I'm pretty sure the missile would have carried them anyway, but I just wanted to be safe. Bonus reward, excellent. So let's see what we can build. I'm going to continue to push this outwards. Yeah, the more we can start to object, the better. I know this looks horrible, and I'm sure that the people that are experts at this game are absolutely kicking off with my lack of ability. I apologize immensely. I do not claim to be a master of this game. Let's go. I really enjoy the puzzle element of that. Oh, we've got a chest. I'm going to take this one just because of the runes on there. Did have to sneak that down in the end. It's fine. So what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to try and extend this even further. Because we seem to be having a lot of problems there. Interesting. It goes both ways. Do you see how much further that we've made that now? We've got a fire tile there, but we don't have any fires to put into it, unfortunately. There's another square for that one. Let's just get our poison towers up and running. I want to save a square for that one, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Got there, I'm going to build on that. Let's go. So our two spells are Arcane Storm. Oh my god, those doggos are fast. Okay, and then Frostbolt. Unleash Frost Nova, that slows all monsters. I'll show you that on the final wave, probably. Oh. Sell that. I'm going to put our missile. Now I'm going to lock this off. And create a barrier. In case we do need it. Let's spend our money on these. Get them up. I know they can't upgrade it, which is fine, and that's just because of that. So I'm going to put Frost Pulse on that, so anything hit by that in the 20 seconds now is going to get slowed and delayed. Stun enhance. Let's take. I fancy a little bit of stun resist. Excellent. Fantastic. Got through. What have we got? I want to try. It's unfortunate. But I wanted like a little one square in there, so I can put another missile tower on there, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Don't have any fire towers, so that's not helpful for us. Can we get that range in there? Love that range. And then I'm just gonna load of poison, just because they are very helpful. Probably shouldn't have put them at the front. It's fine. And might as well use our power-ups now. See how we can double them up. Oh! That was a lot closer than I expected. But worth it. Some nice rewards for that. We do have lightning. I'm gonna take damage, I think. Oh, we can have two. Okay. Lightning and damage. Yeah, lightning and damage. Oh. Now, these two don't really do much for our build. Snowball towers are great, but they're very expensive. I've not really used boulder towers before. They do stun. Quite good range. Area. So let's try it. Choose real frost venom. Poison also causes chill effect. We used a lot of poison in that round. Excellent. So I'm going to head towards the barracks this time, just so that we're looking at all the different options. Minecart levels. Okie dokie. So you might see the minecarts here. So what will happen is these minecarts will go round the track. Yeah. So whatever you put on there, they will just spin around. So poison towers are great, for example, on this. But we notice straight away that we need to start to curb them coming in. So you can see we can block off the entire tree of how we're going to do that. So I'm going to put down a lesser tile because I want to start to create our ring around, if that makes sense. So how are we going to do this? I'll put that there. Excellent. Put that tile down. I'm going to start by putting our poison towers down. Hopefully this will defeat the enemies coming in on there. Yeah, it's a wave one. We should be fine. Especially as we know that they're going to get slowed because of the poison that's being applied. Just a shame we can't upgrade these yet. We will be able to do that soon. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I really want to put that there. Oh no. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. We should get a little square one in there, hopefully, at some point. Okay. I want to save that for my missile. So let's get our normal towers in. We can stick you on there for now. We can always sell them, get our money back. Let's go. The bees! That slow is very, very helpful. Perfect. Now I'm jumping straight in to get that double buff tile on that missile. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So now we need to think about how we're going to route them round. Apologies. What here's. Okay. Got our poison towers on there. We've got a missile. I'm just going to run it. I'm confident that our missile tower with extra speed and extra range should be enough to take it. Oh, we got a chest. Coin hunter. Double gold. No, I'm going to go for it. Fantastic. Oh, double fantastic. Sure, we'll be able to use that there. What can we do? Quite like this. I'm going to make a little poison section up here. Now, I don't know how this boulder tower works, but let's see what we can... Oh, it needs to be in the middle really, doesn't it? I know, it's not on any... I know. No, it should really be on the power tile, but I'm just interested to see how it works. Oh, Christ, so he literally throws a ball. Okay. Excellent. I've done that on purpose to get a double missile in. We can still... Oh. Maybe I'm just bad. I mean, that's completely plausible. Do we split it? I don't think it's worth... Is it worth that? Is it worth funneling into it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We've got our damage up ready in case we do need it. Poison is definitely working. It's great. It's great. Toxic coating. Is it really worth it though? I'm not. I'm going to check. Because it's only a single tower. It doesn't affect multiple. As far as I'm aware. Now I need that just for the little block that I can put down here. Another missile in there. I know it's unlikely they're going to get that far, but just being cautious. I've only made one mistake this run. Don't want to make another one. Come on, big guy. Let's see how it's done. Excellent. Our little poison field is doing well. Fantastic. Last round. Okay. I don't think we're going to get anywhere there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to build a little bit up here if we can. I don't think it's worth it. We'll try it anyway. Just gonna sell that tower, put another missile on there. I'm just gonna fight it. I'm confident that we're fine. So our power shot, stunning hands, speed up, we'll do our damage up, and we'll just fill our towers. Excellent. So we've got another one of these cars. Now, these aren't great. Ooh, the size of the block is doubled. I'm going to go electric because we love electric. And maybe great damage again. We don't have a fire build. You have to be quite particular with how you do it. Lightning bolt towers are fantastic. I'm going to go frost towers. I do like frost towers. They're great for slowing down the really big enemies. I'm going to spend more money on my points. Cards and items. Let's keep going. Okay, dokie. So we can see that this is going to be our first path, and we've got 4 different paths to go down. So normally what I like to do, and I don't know if this is the best way to do it or not, is I generally spend my initial cards blocking off the routes of which I believe they're going to go. So, you know, if we block red, straight away you can see the funnel of how it's coming through. I think I'd rather block this side off. And then we can see you see how it's forced that route to now go around? I mean, we can completely block it off and force them all to go through that way. But is it worth losing it for those 2 power points? You know, for the 2 power areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do it on this route. I'm going to stick our missile on there. Because we know by the red line they're only going to come this path this round. The red line is only the active path that they're going to be following. Easy peasy. Okay, let's draw our card. I'm going to completely block that area off, and now we can see how everything's coming in. I'm going to block this area off as well. And now this is where we can start to do our funnel. See? Quite like the idea of poison towers here. Let's go. Because what I can do then is I can block this area off and make them go all the way around. No bueno. Okay. I don't want to go over a double spot. We'll wait. We'll definitely get a single spot at some point. You see? They heard. But we also have stuff coming this way as well. Okay. We shouldn't have much coming this side, I don't think. No, just to be hopefully everything. Oh, did I see a chest up there? Please. Be totally blow. And then there's another. And another. Oh my gosh. Coins are explosion. I don't know if that counts for the missiles. Let's see how we can block this off. Extend this out even a bit further here. We can funnel everything into that lovely little area. Let's get another missile. Oh, I'm missing a square arm. Okay, that's fine. Is it worth it? Oh. Might have screwed up there with that explosion tile. Don't hate me. I never even thought about using the big boy. You know what? Let's use the big boy. Oh, hang on. Wrong element. So that's fine. Mistakes I'll learn. We should get some stuff back. I'm just going to run it. Let's see where we go. Still not coming out of this portal yet. Yeah, I think we need to move this one. It's fine. Our missiles are absolutely destroying. Fantastic. Okay, okay. So, I'm going to start to double stack our cards. Ooh. So we could do that, couldn't we? What do we have? We've got an electric tile boost, so we can get our food on that. And if we do get any of our... I wonder if this works. Monsters that killed... I do. Monsters that killed on the... Okay. I have absolutely no idea if that works or not. But let's try and get these down. At least we can slow anything that comes in. Oh, we got a box. Oh, it might be a helpful one. Absolutely right. Got a use of our little boulder tower, why not, eh? Hey! Oh, and there's more! Oh. This is superb, look. Honestly, it doesn't normally come like this. Final wave, so we need to use our... everything we've got. Why not? You can see the countdown time enough. We are shredding. Stun there. That's why it's so important to have those stuns down. Absolutely bossed it. Absolutely bossed it. Icicle tower, yes please. Okay, we'll take the lightning because we're relying heavily on missiles. Let's get to the barrels. So now we can pick a challenge effectively. So, receive no damage from any monsters, which we'll probably take. Do not build any walls during battle. Very difficult. Or keep enemies at least 5 tiles away from us to get snowball tower. We don't really want that. So I'm going to go for any more damage. Do we have anything to unlock on our talents? Take the XP gain. Absolutely. But now I'm going to go to the altar. Now this is where you can spend your other currency. So you could remove a card, increase heal maximum 0.5, receive a relic, but it takes 5 HP off us. When the fact there's nothing really on here that jumps out to me. Don't really want to remove a card from the backpack. I mean, I'll just take strengthen just because we've got the Ember Stones, so why not? Let's move on to the penultimate round. So we have quite literally a wall of challenge here. Okay, okay. So we need to block this off and then funnel it around, don't we? Do I need to use that card? No, I don't. Already pushing it around. Sorry everyone, I'm just having a little think here how best to do this. I think this is going to be our best bet. I hope the missile can deal with everything. Normally round 1 is quite an easy round. Especially with it being on the boost tile. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. card, so we've got still got nothing coming this way. We need to think about how we're going to delay this part, I think. This seems to be the shortest route. That might cause us some issues. I'm going to stick on that. What I'm going to do is just stick a poison tower on that. Still missing. I don't think it doesn't cover this area, and I think this is the area which I'm most concerned about. Put a couple of them on, and we'll just put the tower on. The drone on for good luck, especially as we've got the electric buff. Should work. Yeah, poison tower. Destroy. It's such a cute little game. Nice fast gameplay. I love it. Fantastic. Well, so we got unlucky there with the drop. That's fine. So now we can see the R coming down the bottom. So I want them to go around this way. Just to extend that up. Oh my god, this looks awful. Don't hate me. Really, you can actually do that. Okay. Oh, what's going on with the little bits of frame lag here? Never had it previously. Okay. Missile. Let's get our poison towers down. We know how these work. Ice there, just to help slow the incoming. Some of these enemies can be very fast. Leaning up, let's just speed it up. Getting cocky now. We all ready for this to go wrong? I know I am. Another spot. Oh no. You couldn't make it up. So yeah, if you hold down the left mouse button, it will let you change it. If you've just put it down. I'm going to rely on these little towers, I think. We can always sell them, we can always sell them. Some of the amps there would be helpful as well. You can see it activating. See? Every single time that it activates. Okay. Some nice upgrade paths. Can extend that. Fingers crossed we get a little another single square. Okay, so there's not really much we can do now, apart from get some more of these poison towers down. I'm going to put some over here just because I don't know why I put that on the electric tile. Stupid. Let's go. Nice. I'm almost half tempted just to go straight away here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get cocky. Excellent. Not far away now from the end. Let's get some more of ours down. I want some last resort defense, just in case we need some. I would like a boulder tower as well. What that hitting the big guys. Treasure chest, arcane storm. Yeah, we're at the point now that do we really need it? You know, let's just fill out what we need. Let's go. Absolutely mullering everything. Oh, I got a bit closer than I thought. Fantastic. Superb. And we successfully completed our challenge, an extra 20 XP. Thank you. We'll take Lightning Tower. And let's put into our talents. Want a bit more XP, I think. Always good, because now we have our boss level. Big scary dragon. So, again, we've got corrupted areas here we cannot build. So the boss will periodically wander around the map, hit the towers, etc, etc. So the boss will eventually follow the route at the final level of the wave. So for now, we want to be able to just start to create our defenses. You can see we've got our minecarts back again, which we're going to get our dark towers on later on. But for now, we just need to try and start to funnel our defenses any way possible that we can. We can see how they're moving. If we did that way, you can see how they bypass. I'm hoping that this is going to get everything we need. We can see our guy is breathing fire. Minecarts are working well, hitting the poison. They will hit the boss as well, and the boss will drop in health. That is quite normal. I have before made like a little fort almost in the middle just to hit him, but from experience, you don't really need to. The boss should go down pretty easily. We've got quite a lot of corrupted tiles here, much more than normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to create our secondary barrier. Let's get so scroll. Okay, not great, not great. Don't want them breaking off the roots, you see. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna make a little tower, just so we can start to get some damage further up with the poison. The sooner you get that poison on, the more damage it's gonna do. You can see the boss's health is starting to drop. Where is it? There we go. Keep creating our little path to victory. You just got to be really careful because you can put a card down and it completely changes the dynamic of the fight. Be cautious. As a result, I'm going to start to prepare ourselves this way. Put our energy, that only fires in the line, so that will be our almost like our card of last resort sort of thing. And we can get some ice areas down. Let's go. So you see our little electric ball firing there. Oh, that was very close. I'm doing this with literally minimal defenses. Fantastic. So, okay, ourselves another. Missile in there, and let's get our those corrupted tiles just there as well. Right pane. So let's get the poison army working up here. We have the electric buff. Let's use it. Hopefully this is going to do enough damage. Because it's the demo, we can't upgrade the towers, and some of the upgrades are very powerful. They will either fire faster or they will do more damage. It's completely dependent on which option you choose. For example, the missiles, you can change them to fire damage or cold damage. There it goes. So our boss is looking in bad shape, which is fantastic. Throw our boulder tower in there. Want to start building. I'm just got to be so careful not to change the direction. Let's go for the ice. See our boss is taking a beating now. Those ice towers are working overtime. They're not, especially with our little stunt. Oh. Oh my gosh, I think we're going to kill the boss before the final wave. I don't think I've ever done that. Wow, that's the first time I've done that. Fantastic. And that is Emberward. Thoroughly enjoyable. Go and give the creator a shout. The demo's free. You can go and download it on Steam and buy the full game. It's not expensive at all. Fantastic little game. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback, please let me know. And as always, subscribe if you want to see more. Throw a like on there while you're there. Take care, guys. Peace out.